In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to start Shopify dropshipping step by step. We're going to find a product, build and design the Shopify store together, create AI ads, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how to set up your very first advertising campaign. By the end of this dropshipping tutorial, you're going to have a fully functioning dropshipping business ready to start generating customers and sales. This is a complete dropshipping course. Every click, every setting, every step of the process I'm filming so you guys can follow along. And this is the exact process that I use to build stores that go on to do over $1,000 a day. Just like this store here that just yesterday did over $1,000 a day. And if we look at the last 7 days, you can see that it's done just about $9,000 in sales. So if you're serious about starting a Shopify dropshipping business, this is everything that you need to go from zero to getting your first sale. Let's get started. The first thing that we need is an actual Shopify store, and the easiest way to set one up is going to be through BuildYourStore AI. So I'll leave this link down below, but you're going to want to get to this page and click Build My Free Store, and it builds you an entire Shopify store in just a couple minutes using AI. So once you get to this page, just enter your name, enter an email, and then make a password, and then click Sign Up. Once you get here, you could put YouTube, then you could put Ricky, and then click Save and Continue. And now the next thing you want to do is pick a niche. If you're not sure, just click I'm not sure. I'll do that for now because we'll choose products right after this. And now let's select 2 banners, but don't worry, we're going to change all of this later. So just for now, click those 2 and click Done. And just like that, it's saying our store is ready and we have to claim it. So I'm going to click Claim My Store. And as you can see, we're going to click Claim Store again. And now it brought us back here and we're going to click Activate My Store. And then all you have to do now is go ahead and add your payment info, and it's only going to be $1. So by using Build Your Store, it gets you Shopify for $1 a month for 3 months, as you can see here. So once you do that, make sure to click subscribe. And now that we're subscribed, we're going to go back to the Build Your Store page. And then we're going to click I'm done. Now let's go ahead and click Customize My Store. And now let's click Install AutoDS. That's going to be our dropshipping supplier, one of the best dropshipping suppliers for complete beginners. And once we get to this page, I'm going to go ahead and click Register. And now make sure to do Starter 500. It's going to have everything that you need. I'm going to click Start Now for free. And now let's go back to Build Your Store. So I'm going to go back here and make sure that I click Done. And you can go ahead and skip this. And as you can see, it's saying our Shopify store is live, but now all we have to do is remove our store password. So I'm going to click here on this hyperlink that says store password, and then we can go ahead and remove it. But to remove it, all we have to do is click add your store address right here. So I'm going to add my store address, and this can be your personal address for now if you don't have like a business address. So I went ahead and added an address, and now I can uncheck this and click save. And now you can see your online store is no longer restricted, which is exactly what you want. So once you do that, your Shopify store is ready and you can close Build Your Store at this point. So I'm going to close it. So as you can see, it generated us a Shopify store with different products on it, a really nice design, which is a really good foundation. But I'm going to show you guys later in this course exactly how to design the homepage, the product page, all of those things. But before that, we have to do product research and figure out what we're going to sell. So let's go ahead and start product research. Let me show you exactly how I find my winning dropshipping products. Now, before we dive into product research, I quickly want to go over what I call the success kit. And it's this document here that has a bunch of different things like the product research prompt that we're going to use. It has a bunch of different things that we're going to use throughout this course, as well as just a bunch of different codes that you can put on your store as well that help you design it. So as I mentioned the success kit throughout this course, this is what I'm referring to. This document here. And to access this document, I want you guys to go to my free course. So I'll have it linked down below. It's called Dropship in 21 Days. And once you're in there, it's going to look just like this here. And as you can see, we already have over 1,000 members joined, really good reviews. And once you're in here, you're going to click Contact Support. And I want you guys to message me. These messages go directly to me. And what I want you guys to message me is your store URL. So in Shopify, go to your settings, and then you're going to click domains on the left, and then just send me this URL here. So I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to go back here and I'm just going to hit enter. And that's all I want you guys to do. Once I verify that you guys used my AI store builder, I'm going to send you guys the success kit for completely free. It has everything that we're going to use throughout this course. So you'll paste it in there, click send message. So make sure to do that because inside of the success kit is the premium Shopify theme we're using, all of the ChatGPT prompts we're using, and so many other tools and templates that are going to help you guys. Now that our store is set up, now that you guys have the success kit, let's go ahead and start product research. And the first thing that you need to know is the product research criteria. And what this is if a product fits within this criteria, then it's worth testing and worth building a product page for and adding to your store. So the first thing I like to look for is that it solves a clear problem in an evergreen niche. And if you're going to sell products online, I highly recommend sticking to these because they're evergreen. The market's constantly refreshing every single day. Millions of babies are being born, millions of dogs are being adopted, millions of cats, millions of women are finding out that they're pregnant. For the beauty space, you're solving insecurities that are never going away, like aging, hair loss, all of these different things. And then of course, pain relief. Every day, millions of people wake up with back pain, hip pain, neck pain, ankle pain, all of these different things. So I highly recommend you guys stay in these spaces because this is where you can make the most money. The next thing that I like to look for in a product is that it has a visual hook in the first 3 seconds of seeing it. So within those first 3 seconds, you know exactly what it does and it gets your attention because it shows the problem that that person is having and then it shows the product as the solution. The next thing on the criteria is that there needs to be an active competitor running ads. And that's because we want to make sure that the product is validated and there's actually somebody out there making money with that product. And as long as it's in one of these massive markets, we can get a piece of the pie and make sales too. And then of course, you guys are here to make money. So you need to make at least $25 in profit per sale on the product that you're selling. So now let's go actually find a product. So let me show you guys exactly how I like to do product research. So the first thing we need to do is go into the success kit and get our product research prompt. So it's going to be here under product research prompt. You'll click it, open. I want you to highlight everything at the bottom here. So I'm just going to highlight it all. I'm going to open up ChatGPT and I'm going to paste it in here. And then I'm just going to remove these top 2 lines and then we'll hit enter. And now it's asking us, well, what niche are you interested in researching? And all you're going to do here is pick the one that you're most interested in. If you have a baby, choose babies. If you have a dog, choose dogs. If you have a cat, choose cats. In this case, I have a dog, so I think I'm just gonna do dogs here and I'm gonna hit enter. And as you can see, it's giving us a lot of different problems that need to be solved in this space that can be solved with a product. For this example, let's just pick the first one. So dog shedding is a big problem. Dog owners with indoor pets, there's hair everywhere, causes frustration, embarrassment when guests visit, constant cleaning. And that's definitely true because I have a dog that sheds and I'm constantly worrying about hair and dog hair and cleaning it up and things like that. Let's just look at this one, but as you can see, there's a lot of different ones like dogs overheating, puppy anxiety, separation anxiety in dogs, dogs pulling on a leash. But let's go research. So I'm going to take the keyword of dog shedding or dog hair. And what we're going to do is go into the Facebook ad library. And you guys could Google Facebook ad library and it's going to bring you to this page. Make sure you have United States selected here, all ads, and then type in that keyword. So I'm going to put in here dog hair. And once you search that problem, Facebook is showing you all of the different ads running right now on Facebook and Instagram that are advertising and have that keyword of dog hair. So it's going to show you a lot of different products. And as you can see here, there's a bunch of different ads related to dog hair. So what I like to do is just make sure if you have this option that you sort it by impressions, high to low, because it's going to show you the most popular ads with the most impressions. If something has a lot of impressions, that means there's a lot of money going into it. So just press play on a couple of these videos until you find a product that looks interesting. So for example, if I just press play on this one.
My trunk looks like a dog lived in it because a dog does live in it, and my vacuum doesn't do shit about it. I've spent $500 this year trying to get dog hair out of my car. Then I tried being pissed enough to find something that actually works. One stroke across the floor carpet. More came out in one pass than my vacuum got.
So it looks like it's showing some kind of hair removing broom, and it highlighted all of the pain points that a dog owner has if their dog sheds, like it's stuck in the carpet, they try so many tools and it's not working. So this is a good example of something that solves that problem. So we'll click shop now, and you can see that they're selling it for $54.99, and they're saying it's for carpet and rugs, no need to get on your knees because it has a long handle. And just by looking at it, it's a very visual product. So I really like this. This product does look good right off the bat, but let's put it up against the criteria. So looking at the criteria here, it's in the pet space, It does have a visual hook of them cleaning the hair really easily compared to something else. There is an active competitor running ads, but now we have to make sure that the profit is at least $25 in profit. So what I want you guys to do is we need to look for this within AutoDS, which is our dropshipping supplier that we're going to use. So make sure to go into Shopify, make sure you're inside of AutoDS, and then you could click here, access the AutoDS platform, and it's going to bring you to their platform here. And this is where you could search different products. So I'm going to put in here dog hair broom, and now we can see all the different products that they have. So I can see that there's one right here, and if we scroll through, I like to look at pricing and shipping, and I'll even request the sourcing if I can't find the product, and I'll show you guys how to do that. But as you can see, it looks like this is that bundle that they were selling, where it had that piece, it had this brush, and then it had the longer handle there. So just to show you guys, it has the handle, it has that brush, and they're selling it for $54. And if we go back to AutoDS and click on it, we can get this shipped to our customers in 7 days for $22. So as we can see here, it's actually a pretty good option. It solves a problem, it's in the pet space, it has a good profit margin, and it looks like we could build a good bundle out of this product. But just to show you another example, let's look up another product. So we're back in ChatGPT, and let's just take another keyword to see if we can find anything else. So I'm gonna search something like dogs overheating, and then I can go to the ad library. So I searched dogs overheating, and now we can just look at some of these popular videos to see what are people advertising. So let's check out this one.
I decided to try the Pels Barn cooling mat.
So the problem was that water is making it worse when dogs are overheating, so this is the solution.
It uses something called ice silk technology to naturally cool her down.
So some kind of technology, it's probably just a mat, but that's just good marketing. So it's a mat that cools dogs down. You can see they're running a lot of different ads here. So these are also really good products that solve a problem. The only difference between this one and something like the dog broom is that the dog broom is more evergreen. This can do really well in the summer months, but once August and September get here, the sales will likely start to slow down. So it's probably a good product to sell in the summer. As we can see, there's a lot of different ads for these and a lot of different people running ads. But for this course, let's go ahead and move forward with the dog broom because I truly think it's a really good product. We can do some upsells there, and I personally deal with this problem myself. And the other thing I like to do, just as like a last check, is I'll search the product on TikTok just to see, are people making content with this product? What is the feedback in the comments? Is it positive? Is it negative? And does it actually work? So as you can see here, it looks like dog brooms are actually really popular. There's a red one, there's this blue one that we saw getting a lot of engagement, 400,000 likes, 700,000 likes. So a really good sign, and it's very visual, showing like, look how much hair they're collecting with these products. As we scroll further down, there's more content, and I'm really looking at this blue one because that's the one that we found in AutoDS that I think I want to sell. Seeing the videos here, it looks like the product actually works, and I looked through a couple of the comments and they were positive, saying, where can I get this? So after seeing these videos, I'm feeling more confident, but I take it a step further and I use a tool called Trend Track. And as you see here, it shows you just a bunch more insights that tell you how many visitors that store is getting monthly. So as you can see, they're getting 500,000 visitors every single month. And look at the ads over time. You can see that it's growing the amount of ads that they have active. And we can even see here that these are their best sellers. And it looks like it's that broom along with some of the handheld tools. We can see some competitors and then obviously the ads that they're running. So a really cool tool to just give you a little bit more confidence before you go put money behind a product and spend the time building the store. So any tool or resource that I use throughout this course, I'm gonna leave it linked down in the description. It's gonna be a long list of different tools, but they're there so you guys can access them easily. So that right there is exactly how I'm doing product research today. I'm giving ChatGPT a prompt. It's giving me a bunch of problems in a specific niche that I care about. And then I search those problem keywords in a product research tool. You could do it in Trend Track, or you could use the Facebook ad library. And you're just looking for products that are being advertised that solve those problems. And then from there, just check the profit and make sure that you can get at least $25 in profit on that product. And if you wanted to take it a step further, you could use something like Trend Track just to see more insights and make sure that there is demand, there is people visiting that store, and they are launching more ads as time goes on, because that's gonna show you that it's working. So keep it simple, just find a product that solves a problem in any of the niches that I laid out. And as long as it has that $25 in profit, you can go ahead and start designing the product page and then go go advertise. So next thing for us is we have to build the store, then we'll go ahead and create the ads. So to start building our store, the first thing that we need to do is we need to import the product to our Shopify store. So all we have to do here is once you found the product is you're gonna click import as draft and edit manually. And as you can see, the item is being added to drafts. But let's say you couldn't find your product in AutoDS. You could also go to AliExpress, find your product. So what I did is I just uploaded an image and it found the different listings here. And all you're gonna do is open a listing, copy the URL of that listing, then take that link into AutoDS, click this plus icon, single import, and then just paste that link here. And this is gonna let AutoDS know that you wanna sell this product to connect you with their list of suppliers and source the product for you. And then from here, you could click add as draft. No thanks, I'll miss out. So now we're gonna go into drafts and you can see those two listings here. The one that was in AutoDS and then this one's from AliExpress. But don't worry, because once you guys get an order, you can click request sourcing and they're gonna connect you with their network of suppliers and they're gonna get you a better price and faster shipping. So for now, we just need to push it to our store. So just click any of them and click import. And as you can see, it was imported to our store. So now let's go check. So I'm gonna go back into Shopify. I'm gonna click products. So as you can see here on the top, it was imported to our store along with a bunch of other products from BuildYourStore. That was the AI store builder just picking products for us. And a lot of these are good and you could sell them. But in our case, we're building a pet store with this pet hair remover. So I'm gonna go ahead and highlight all of these and then I'm gonna click delete products. So those other products are now removed, but I'm gonna go ahead and add some upsells here because I did see that Uproot Clean was offering this handheld device, this card. I'm gonna quickly just add some other products quick and I'll show you guys what I find. So I just went ahead and added two other products. As you can see, there's that handheld one. And I also added this hair removal glove, which I actually saw on TikTok doing really well. It has wow factor and it cleans up hair pretty easy. So I thought both of those would be great upsells that we'll set up later. So now that we're set up with Shopify, we connected our supplier AutoDS and we imported a product to our store. Let me quickly give you guys a tour of Shopify and then we'll set up the settings as we go. So the left-hand side is your navigation bar. They're all pretty straightforward. Home is your main dashboard. Orders is where orders will live as soon as you get them. You'll really spend most of your time in analytics. This is where you're gonna see your sales. This is what everybody posts online when they make sales. It's their Shopify dashboard. And then going into the settings, let's talk about the settings here. In general is where we're gonna put our store name. We'll come up with that next. That's our next step. Is our branding, our store name, our domain, but that's where you're gonna edit it here. And then plan is gonna be your Shopify plan, which is gonna be $1 for 3 months, as long as you use that build your store link that I have in the description. Billing is gonna be any bills that you've gotten from Shopify. And then going into payments, this is a really important section because I get the question all the time, what if I don't have Shopify payments? Because a lot of places in the world don't have Shopify payments, which makes it a little bit easier, but don't worry, you can still accept payments. You're gonna go to Google, search Shopify payment processors, and it's gonna be one of the first couple links, and it should bring you to this page here where you can scroll down and just type in your country, and it's gonna show you all the different payment methods that you can add to your store so customers can pay you. So for example, if I put in here like Mexico, for example, I'm gonna hit enter, and they have all of these different payment methods. So let's type in here like Sweden. So I searched Sweden and these are all the different payment processors that you can use if you're from there. And then let's do something like India. Let's search India and see what's available. These are all the different payment processors that you can use if you're from India. So go to that link and just see what's available for you. I'm gonna set up Shopify payments in a second. We would click activate. And then here, if you're a complete beginner, just select individual. Unless you have an LLC, then you could put a registered business, but chances are if you're a complete beginner, you're just gonna sign up as an individual. So I'll set up Shopify payments in a second, but like I said, if you didn't have Shopify payments, just click add payment method and you'll see all the different payment methods that are available to you. And for checkout, just leave it as default for now. There's nothing you really need to change here. So in shipping and delivery, you can click into AutoDS because that's what we're gonna use here. And customers from anywhere in the world, once they get to checkout, it'll let them know that they have free shipping. So you can leave this as is. Just make sure that your products are in this list. All of my products are here and selected. And now the other ones are pretty self-explanatory, but markets is a good one to know that if you're from a different country and you want to advertise to the United States, you're going to add the United States market. So you would click markets, and then here you would click create market, and then you would add the United States. Domains is where we're going to connect our domain, but I'll show you guys in a second kind of how that all works once we move on to branding. And the last important section is your policies, which we'll set up together. But luckily I have copy and paste templates that you can use inside of the success kit. They're all here. You can just copy it, paste it there, and they're all specific to dropshipping because the ones that are in Shopify aren't necessarily specific for dropshipping. So as long as you guys have the success kit, you guys can just copy and paste them. So now we need to come up with a brand name for our store. And a tool that I like to use is completely free. It's called Namelicks. I'm gonna leave it linked down below as well. And it's a business name generator. So here, we're just gonna search keywords. So I'm gonna put in here things that are relevant to what I'm selling. So hair, puppy, dog, clean, anything like that. Just put in anywhere from like 5 to 10 keywords related. We'll click generate. We're gonna click auto and next, medium, next, and then generate. And as you can see, it just came up with a bunch of different potential brand names that we can use. It's AI, so it's gonna continue to generate as long as you scroll. But what you're looking for here is any names that have this green check mark. If it has a green check mark, that means the .com is available. So as you can see, all of these have a green check mark. So what you would do here is just scroll until something sticks out to you that has that green check mark, because that means it's available and that brand name isn't taken. So I'm gonna scroll through here until I find one that I like. So after scrolling for a bit, there's two names that I really like. I really like Cloudwag. I even like the logo style here. And I also liked Happy Puppy Co. I thought that was a really good name and just sounded like a retail store almost. So I thought that was really good. So I think I'm gonna go with Happy Puppy Co. But I did like the logo style of this one. I like the blue, I like the black, I like the way it looked. So what I'm gonna do and what I recommend you guys do when you're generating a logo is just take a screenshot or save that image. So I'm gonna take a screenshot and then I'm gonna go to ChatGPT. I'm gonna start a new chat and I'm gonna upload that logo. And I'm gonna say, can you generate the same logo but with the brand name Happy Puppy Co. Same colors, same branding, just different name. So let's see what ChatGPT can do, because I did like this logo style. And that's what I recommend you guys do is once you're browsing, not only are you browsing for a name, you're also kind of browsing to see, well, what logo style do I like? You could just take a screenshot, put it in ChatGPT, say change this with this name, and it'll do it for you. Okay guys, so it just went ahead and generated the logo, and as you can see, it turned out really good. But I also want to mention that if you guys didn't know what color to choose, just ask ChatGPT. Just say, hey, I'm selling this product to dog owners or to beauty enthusiasts or to cat owners. What should my main accent color be? I just like the blue. I like the way it looked, so I'm gonna go with it. Plus, our competitor used that blue as well, so it kind of all worked out. So now that we have a brand name and we made a logo, the next thing that we need to do is buy our domain. And if you guys buy it within Shopify, it's gonna be $16. But I linked Namecheap.com, and if you use that link, you're gonna get a .com domain for only $6. So I'd highly recommend just buying it from Namecheap and just searching for it. So happypuppyco.com, and we'll click search. And as you can see, it's available and it's $6.79 versus paying $16 on Shopify. So I'm gonna go ahead and purchase it, and I'll show you guys how to transfer it to your Shopify store. So I just went ahead and purchased the domain, as you can see here. Now let's go ahead and connect it to Shopify. So to do that, I'm gonna go back into Shopify. We're gonna click settings. Once we're in settings, go to domains, connect existing, and then you're just gonna type it in. So I did happypuppyco.com. We'll click next. And then Shopify knows that we got it in Namecheap. So now we have to go into step 2 and we just have to update the records. It's gonna sound really technical, but we're really just copying and pasting these two things here on the right, and we're gonna put them in Namecheap. So just follow along. So I'm gonna copy this first one, and we're gonna add an A record. The name is gonna be the @ symbol, and then we're just gonna paste this in here. So back in Namecheap, make sure you're in your domain. Then you're gonna click Advanced DNS, and then go ahead and click Add New Record. In A record, the @ symbol, and then we can paste in those numbers that Shopify gave us, and then save. Now we have to add another record, and this one's gonna be the C name record. And what I'm doing is just gonna copy this here. So now that we added these two records here into Namecheap, now our domain is live in all regions. So give it some time, and within the next 5-10 minutes, you'll be able to type in your domain and it'll take you right to this Shopify store. So now that we have our domain connected to our store, let's go rename our store to the actual store name now. So under store contact details, you can click here, and then you can go ahead and type in your store name here. So for me, it's Happy Puppy Co. And then for your store email here on the bottom, ideally it relates to your store. So I would do happypuppyco@gmail.com, or if I wanted it to look even more professional, I would go to Namecheap. And then here on the left, it says private email. You could make your own branded email here. So support@happypuppyco.com. You would just start your free trial. I think it's like $7 for a year. You can see here, $14 for the entire year. So you would do this launch plan, start free trial, and then you're gonna get that one mailbox that's gonna be support@yourbrandname.com. And then also in this notification section, this is the email that customers will see once they place their order. So they're gonna say, hey, I bought from Happy Puppy Co, but I'm getting emailed from this email. And that's why you want a private email. So you could go to Namecheap and it's $14 for a whole year, and you can make it support@yourbrandname.com. So now let's go ahead and set up our policies. So go into policies, then click return and refund, and we're gonna work our way down the list. And they have templates here, but they're not really specifically for dropshipping. So I would highlight it, delete it, and luckily in the success kit here, under store policies, I have each one. I have return, I have privacy, I have terms. They're all specifically for dropshipping and what we're doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy this, and I'm gonna paste it here, and I'm gonna click publish. So I went ahead and filled in the policies. The last one is legal notice. This is a new one that Shopify recently added, and it's really important to fill this in. So I have this in the success kit. So I'm gonna copy that, and then I'm gonna paste it in here, and then I'm gonna publish. So with that, that completes our backend setup for our store. We set up Shopify, we set up our supplier, AutoDS, we figured out a brand name, we bought a domain, we set it all up, and we set up our policies. Now let's move forward to the front-facing things, so designing our Shopify store. So to start your store design process, I recommend using the premium theme that I have inside of the success kit. It's under 6-figure Shopify theme template. This is what I use on all of my stores. You're just gonna click it open and it's gonna download. And once it downloads, you're gonna go back into Shopify and look for where it says import. So right here, it says import, upload zip file, and then I'm gonna upload what I just downloaded. So I uploaded the file and I clicked upload. So as you can see, it just finished uploading. We're gonna do two things. The first one is rename it what your store name is. So Happy Puppy Co, and click save, and now click publish. And now we can start customizing our store. So the first thing that we wanna do is click edit theme. As you guys can see, it's a beautiful template that's pretty much already done for you guys. You just have to fill it in with a couple pictures. So the first thing that I want you guys to do is click this activate inspector button. That's gonna allow you to click anywhere on this website, and then it'll open up those settings. So you can see there. And now what you wanna do here as your banner is you wanna add a photo that relates to your niche. So for me, I'm selling dog products. So I wanna put a banner here for dogs. So I can click explore free images. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and search dogs. And then from here, just pick anything that you think looks nice. There's no wrong answer when it comes to choosing your homepage banner, because truthfully, the homepage isn't the most important part of your website, the product pages, because that's where we're gonna send all of our customer traffic. So this is the photo that I went ahead and used, and it's just a woman with a dog on her lap, which I thought looks fine. Like I said, there's no wrong answer here. The next section is as seen on. Honestly, you could keep it, you could get rid of it. It's not a big deal either way. I'm just gonna hide it for now. And then this season's trending products, we're gonna fill in with our collection. I'll do that at the end just to show you guys. Now let's go ahead and fill in these two sections with photos of our product in use, ideally. So I'm gonna click on this first one, and then from here, just choose 2 photos of your products in use. So here's one of a woman using this mitt, and then the next section, I'll click here, and then I'm gonna click select, and I'll just take a different photo of maybe this one here, somebody using that broom. So as you can see, the homepage is already coming together. And the nice thing about this theme that you guys can get inside of the success kit is I already pre-filled it in for you guys with just general text that works for any dropshipping store. So we created this business to share quality products that make everyday life easier, happier, and more meaningful. As we scroll further down, exceptional quality you can trust, designed with you in mind, what our customers say. So all of this is just general text that fits perfectly for any brand across the board. And then at the bottom here, under brand name, let's go ahead and fill that in. So I'm gonna click into theme settings. We can scroll to the bottom under brand information, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put my brand name here. So Happy Puppy Co. And like I said, that text is already pre-filled in for you to sound really nice. So we don't necessarily have to change it. If we wanted to, I would highlight this whole page, and I actually have a prompt for you guys in the success kit for homepage, and it'll write the entire homepage text tailored to your brand. But for now, I think this is a really good start for our homepage. The only thing left for us to do is change our accent color from black, we'll make it blue, and then I'm gonna fill in this season's trending products. So to do this section, we need to exit out of our customizer, and then you're gonna click on products, and then select your products, click the 3 dots, and then click add to collections, and then just click homepage. And as you can see, the products were added. Now we're gonna go to online store, edit theme, and as you can see, our products are here, but do you see how it's not centered? It's because here on the right, number of columns on desktop, just change that to 3 if you have 3 products, or 2 if you have 2 products, and it'll space it evenly. So I'm gonna click save. So as you can see, our homepage is pretty much complete, and that took us no time because of the success kit. So now the last thing that's left for us to do is to change the accent colors. So to do that, you can click into settings, theme settings, and then click colors. And then for accent 1, you're gonna change that to your accent color. So for me, it's this blue right here. So as you can see, it changed the color there. So I'm gonna click save. And then anywhere else that you wanna change it, just click on it. So for example, if I wanted to change that shop now button color, I could click into this section, and then on the left, it says button. And then I would look for button background color, and I would add it there. So now you can see it looks like that, and you could customize it however you'd like. So that completes our homepage design for this store. And we could go ahead and change these colors here, or even this announcement bar here. I could do background and I could make it blue just to make it all match. And now you can see how much better our store looks now that we changed the accent color to it. So I'm gonna click save. And now the next thing we wanna do to kind of put the cherry on top of our homepage is we're gonna go into theme settings, and then I want you to upload the logo that you made with ChatGPT. So as you can see, the logo is uploaded. I'm gonna click done. And now you can see it really ties our store together. So I'm gonna click save. So that's exactly how you design your homepage. So the next thing we wanna do is we wanna customize our main product page. This is the most important page on your website. So I'm gonna click it open. And as you can see, it's just a really plain product page, but we're gonna turn this into something that's super branded, has so much social proof, and will turn visitors into paying customers. But the first thing that we need to do is we need to create a product page template. And what that is, it's a product page that's specific for this product. That way, when we start customizing it, it won't customize every single product the exact same way. So at the very top where it says default product, you're gonna click there, then click products, and then just name it your product title. So in this case, I'm gonna say dog hair broom. And then because you guys have the success kit theme, do it based on main product 1. And what main product 1 is it's this template that I've created for you guys that has videos, has logos, that is easy for you guys to fill in with a comparison table, some results here. It's already written for you. We just have to kind of fill in the blanks like we did on the homepage. Because if you're starting from scratch, it can feel like a lot to even just set all of this up properly. So before we start designing this product page, let's go assign it to this product. So I'm gonna exit and then click products, open up your main product, and then you're just gonna go to where it says theme template, and then you're gonna assign it the one that you just created. So in my case, dog hair broom, I'll click save. Now that we assigned it the product template, let's go ahead and make some changes while we're in the product settings. So highlight the entire description and just delete it. Also, give your product a nice name. As you can see here, this is all just random keywords. So I'm just gonna name it pet hair removal broom. And you could look at your competitors, open up 2 or 3 different competitors and just see what they're calling it. In my case, I'm gonna keep it simple, pet hair removal broom. And then for variants, there's only one variant and my customers don't have to choose between anything. So I could just get rid of this. So I'm gonna click delete. Only keep that if you have multiple variants. So only remove that variance if there's only one that you're selling. But like I said, if you have multiple variants, multiple colors, make sure to keep them. And I know you guys might have questions on that. You guys might even have questions on color swatches because some of your products might have different colors. So if you guys get stuck on this part and don't know what to do because you have multiple variants or multiple colors, I highly recommend go into my free course. It's linked down below called Dropship in 21 Days. And You'll go into the free course section, day 5, and as you can see, I demonstrate with a product with multiple colors, the exact same theme, the template, and I'm showing you guys exactly what to do here. So if you guys get stuck, there's another resource, and regardless, I highly recommend you guys get in my free course. So let's go ahead and price our product. I can get it for about $22, and if I want at least $25 in profit, I think $49.99 is a good price because my competitor is selling for $54. And to make it look like it's on sale, I'm gonna add a compare at price. So I can click this little drop down and I'm gonna put in here $99.99 to make it look like it's 50% off. So you can go ahead and turn inventory tracking off. This is more so like if I had a closet full of these and I had to make sure that I keep track. But in our case, our supplier is AutoDS and they have a network of suppliers ready to ship these out and manufacturers that will make this product for you. So chances of you running out are very slim, but AutoDS will handle that for you. So now we're gonna click save. So now let's get into designing the product page. I'm gonna click on edit theme and now we can go into that main product. So I'm gonna click it open. And now our job is to fill in this entire template. The good thing is you guys probably have the success kit by now. So all you have to do is go into the success kit, go into main product page, copy this, and then go into ChatGPT and paste it. And then all I want you to do is fill in these details here. So brand name, type in your brand name, Happy Puppy Co. Product name, we're gonna say pet hair broom. Product type, this is gonna be, we could put like dogs, cats. Target audience, this is gonna be pet owners tired of hair everywhere. And then for main problem they struggle with, I'm gonna say keeping up with all of the hair. And I'm just coming up with this off the top of my head. You don't have to be specific here. Just add things in here that make sense. ChatGPT is gonna do all of the heavy lifting. For top 3 benefits of this product, you can leave this blank. Like I said, ChatGPT will figure it out. The only thing I want you to do is add your brand voice. So for brand voice, in my case, I want it to be friendly. If I was selling jewelry, maybe I would want it to be luxury, but I want it to be friendly, and we'll say comforting. I think those are 2 good voices to have. So once you've added all that information at the very bottom, I want you to paste your entire product page copy right here. And what that means is I want you to go here. I want you to highlight everything on your product page all the way down to the frequently asked questions. Once it's highlighted, copy it. So you could right click, copy or Command C, and then just paste it here. And now just hit enter. And now it filled in the entire product page for us. And now our job is to copy and paste it over to Shopify. So let's get started. I'm gonna copy these top 3 benefits and then let's go back into Shopify. And then under product information, look for that section. So it says emoji benefits. I can click it open. And then all I have to do is replace that section. And now the next section you can see is this testimonial. So I'm gonna copy this testimonial. I'm gonna look for it. So it says reviews. And then I'm gonna go ahead and paste it in here. And I'll put the name right above, Sarah M. And it says, I honestly thought it would just be another pet gadget. The first time I used it, it pulled up an unbelievable amount of dog hair my vacuum completely missed. So I think you guys get the idea to copy and paste section by section. I'm gonna quickly go fill in all of the text, and then we'll talk about sections like the as seen on, the testimonial photo section, what to add here. And then lastly, we'll add reviews down at the bottom. So I just finished filling in all of the text here. So the text is done, fast, simply, surprisingly satisfying, the comparison table, the results section, and then our frequently asked questions section as well. So now let's finish up some details. So our add to cart button, the color needs to be our brand color. So I'm gonna click there. And then I'm gonna assign it as our brand color. Moving down the list, our as seen on section, click it open. And then here you will wanna add client logos. So you're gonna click on client logo, go to the success kit, and then you can see I have a section called as seen on logos. So you can click it open. And then once you're here, it's a long list of logos that you can use. Just download the ones that are related to your store. So it might be ABC News. For me, it's Modern Dog. There's even Modern Cat, New York Times. I'm gonna download a couple and then I'm gonna add them to the store. So I just saved some that relate to my store. So Dogster, Good Housekeeping, Modern Dog, even through an NBC here. So I'm just gonna select each one. So there's the first one. So now that section is complete, but now moving to this next section, you could keep it like this, but I personally like to add images because these are testimonials. So under each one, I like to add an Amazon review. So what I'll do in this section is I'll go to Amazon, I'll look for my product. Once I've found my product and I'm in the review section, I'm just looking for nice photos of my product. So for example, like this is a good one. It shows exactly what it looks like and what it just did to this carpet. So once I find an Amazon review, I'll just save it and then I'll add it to that section. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that quickly. So I just finished adding the photos, and this shouldn't be like picture perfect. They need to look like real reviews that customers have left before. That's why you want them to be screenshots of real reviews. You could even touch them up, put them in ChatGPT and say, take this Amazon review, change the carpet color, show more hair, and keep it iPhone quality like, just so it's your own pieces of content. Now moving on to the next section, let's add some photos here. Ideally, these are just photos that complement this text here. And for these sections, what I would do is I would take this text, I would go to ChatGPT and I would paste it here. And then I would go to Amazon or Google and just find a photo of your product in use, copy the image, and then paste it into ChatGPT. And then I would just add a sentence that says, turn this photo into an image that goes with the text pasted above. Make the dimensions square. So as you can see, it made a really nice photo of our product in use. So I went ahead and added it to the store along with another image that I just made with the exact same prompt. Our product page is really starting to come to life. The only thing we're missing is we're gonna add our upsell right above the add to cart button. I'm gonna show you guys how to add videos to this carousel here. And then lastly, we'll import product reviews so customers have more buying confidence seeing that other people have bought from your store before. And after that, we'll dive into advertising so you can start generating sales with the store that we just created. So let's first work on this video section. So I want you guys to go on the left and look for product videos. And you're gonna open up that first video section. And what it's looking for is a video that you've uploaded. And because we don't have videos yet, what you could do here is send your products to different creators and have them film themselves using it, or order the product yourself and just film some quick clips of the product in use. In this case, I don't have this product on me right now. And for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna go to TikTok and I'm gonna save some videos just to show you how it works. So let's say I just wanted to save this one here. I would take this URL and then Google Snaptic, and then you would paste that link here and then click download. And now that the video is downloaded, I'm just gonna upload it. So I'm gonna click select, upload. So I just finished uploading the videos onto my store after I saved them from TikTok. And this just adds more social proof. It helps you sell the product even more because so far it's just been pictures. So when you add the element of these videos of real people using it, as well as we'll add reviews in a second, that's gonna help turn those visitors into paying customers because they see other people using your product. Before we work on product images, let's finish up the product page. So there's two apps that I want you to add. The first one is going to be CheckBoost. So I'll leave it linked down below. You're going to click install. Why I like CheckBoost, I use it on all of my stores, is you can create checkbox upsells on your product page. So you're going to click create a checkbox upsell. And just to show you what I mean, this is a store that has CheckBoost, and in just the last 30 days, it made an extra $1,800 just by having this app and having a checkbox upsell right on the product page. And I add this to all of my stores because a simple checkbox upsell makes so much money. This store with CheckBoost made an extra $16,000 in sales, and this one's a little bit more seasonal, so you can see it kind of going up and down, but that's why when you add it to an evergreen product like we're doing, you'll see way more consistency. So back into CheckBoost, let's set this up. So this is gonna be dog, broom, plus handheld tool, because that's the offer that this is gonna be. So the target product, we want this on the specific product. We'll select, and we want this to show up when a customer lands on this product. So I'm gonna select it, and now I can go to upsell product, and I could offer the hair remover brush. And then all we're gonna do is say add, and then you can leave the rest as is. This is just a simple toggle switch that will go on your product page that encourages customers to take this. But you could customize it more. You could turn it into a checkbox if you wanted to, where they could check it. But toggle switches just work so much better because a lot of customers have iPhones, and that's just what's native to an iPhone. And as we scroll down, I'll usually make padding a little bit less, and I'll make the border radius just a little bit curved, just like that. And then image size, we could shrink it a little bit, something like this. And then you could change the toggle switch colors. So you can see it's green, but if we wanted to make it maybe our brand color, you could change it to whatever you want. So for now, I'm just gonna leave it green, and then I'm gonna click save and close. And now that we created our upsell, we have to add it to our product page. So I'm gonna go to online store, edit theme. And once you're back on the product page, make sure to add it here. So right above your buy buttons is generally where I like to add it. So I'll click apps, upsell product. And now as you can see, it's just a simple checkbox upsell. It says most customers add this. And the nice thing about CheckBoost is they could click anywhere. They could click on the image, they could click anywhere, and it'll turn it on. So they don't necessarily have to like hit this here, but it's nice that it's on the right-hand side because their thumb as they're scrolling is right on that right-hand side, and it'll encourage them to add it. So now that we have our checkbox upsell set up, let's go and import reviews, and then we'll work on the product images. So down below, I'm gonna have an app called TrustWill linked. And what this this app does is it imports product reviews to your store. So let's go ahead and click install, and then you can leave this as is and click continue. And now it wants us to add it to our store. So I'm gonna click enable now. And as you can see, it turned on, and then we're gonna click save. And now we can go back here and it should detect it. Now let's click continue. And now you can see exactly what it's gonna look like once it's on our store. And let's customize this a bit further. So I'm gonna go to content, and inside of content, I uncheck a lot of this stuff. So like I unchecked all of these here, I unchecked all of them down here as well, and then I click save. The next thing we want to do is go into star rating and uncheck it and click save. Why we unchecked it is because the theme already has that star rating on it. So now let's actually go and import reviews. Let me show you how to do this. So make sure in TrustWill that you go to import reviews on the left, and now we're going to follow the steps right here. So in step 1, it says drag the button to your browser's bookmark bar. So I'm going to click it and I'm going to drag it up to my bookmarks bar, and I can drop it. Then step 2, we can go to Amazon or AliExpress. And then once we're in that review section, we just click the import review button. So this is the review page for one of my products. And all I'm gonna do now is go to my bookmarks bar, and I can click on what I just added there. So this will pop up and it's gonna say, hey, what product do you want these reviews to go to? And you can select that product. And then number of reviews to import, there's over 1,000 reviews on this. But for the sake of time, I'm only gonna do 20. And let's just do photo reviews only. And then I'm gonna import. But if I had more time, I would do 100 plus, because social proof is everything in dropshipping today. So I'm just gonna do 20 for now and click import. And as you can see behind the scenes, it's going through the reviews and it's importing them to my store. It's going through each page. So it looks like it just finished. Let's go back into Shopify. I'm gonna go into manage reviews and let's see if they're there. And there they are. And let's say there was a review that you didn't like or you didn't want, just hit the trash can and it'll delete it. Or let's say there's a review you liked, but you didn't like a certain photo. You could just click this eyeball and you can hide that photo from this review carousel. So now that we imported reviews with TrustWill, I'm gonna go back to my online store, edit theme, and on the product page, you can see they showed up right here at the top. We don't necessarily want them at the top though. So what I'll do is right under where it says hear from customers, I'll click that plus, and then I'll do reviews widget. That way it forces it to go lower down the page. So now scrolling down to the bottom, you'll see that the reviews are there. And there's a photo carousel. It shows all the different products and what it did. So now customers will have way more buying confidence by seeing all of these reviews here. So you're gonna go ahead and click save. And now the last thing that we have to work on for our product page is our product images, which is the most important part. All of that stuff we just did is great, but if you have just a plain product image like this, it's not gonna convert as well as if you had a really good custom image. So let's dive into product images. And the first thing that you're gonna want is you're gonna wanna go into the success kit, and I want you to get this main product image prompt. And you're gonna copy it, you're gonna go into ChatGPT, and then I want you to paste it into ChatGPT, but we need to fill in some things here. I want you to put your product title here. So I'm gonna say dog hair broom, and I want you to insert your brand color. So mine is this light blue. So I'm gonna take this color code and I'm gonna put it right here. Now, the next thing is we just need an image of our product, ideally our product in use. So you could go to Google and search your product. Ideally, you're just finding it in use. So I could take a picture like this, or maybe I could take an image like this. So once you find a nice photo that you like, you could take it, copy it, put it into ChatGPT. And then once you filled in your product title, the color you like, just hit enter. As you can see, it generated a really nice image based on this one, but enhanced it even more with a main selling point, a satisfaction guaranteed badge, and just much better quality. So what I would do is look for regular photos of my product in use and then put that prompt against it, and it's gonna turn it into a really nice photo. So for example, I could take something as bad of quality as this one, copy image, and I could paste it into ChatGPT along with the prompt from my success kit, copy it, and then just fill in the details like we just did. So I would do dog broom, and then our brand color, we'll take that color code. So as you can see, it just took this boring, low quality image, and because of how specific the 5,000 professional brand photo shoot and everything else I add here, it turns it into such a good image. And after you've made one or two here, you could just go to Amazon, find some nice photos you like, and just make them your own. So I would say, in the same style, transform this image. No satisfaction guarantee badge. We don't need it on every single photo. Then we'll hit enter. And as you can see, it took a very average Amazon photo and turned it into your own. That looks really nice, and it compares it to using the handheld. So with that prompt from the success kit, you can take any product image from anywhere and it's gonna turn it into a really nice photo. So you would make 3 to 5 images, save them, and add them to your product photos. So I'm gonna do that quickly, and then I'll show you guys what I come up with. I just finished making the images, I uploaded them. So make sure in your product setting is to upload them. You just click this plus symbol. And just to show you guys the finished product pages, the image is the first impression. So you really need that to pop. This is exactly how I set up my own product pages. We have our add-on here that's going to encourage people to spend more money with you. As we scroll further down, social proof, more social proof, some benefits, and then our product reviews. So as you can tell, dropshipping today is all about credibility and social proof. So make sure to add TrustWill to your stores. Make sure to use this template because it's built in a way that puts social proof first. And the last app that I want you guys to add is this one. It's called Captain Shipping Protection. It's linked down below. And what this app does is it offers customers a package insurance because nowadays online shoppers are a little bit more skeptical, seeing all the viral videos of people stealing their packages and sometimes companies not giving them their money back. It's a simple add-on in the cart that allows customers to just pay to protect their order. So let's go ahead and install it to our store. So now that it's installed, let's go ahead and click Enable App Embed. And now all you're gonna do is click Save. And now let's go back to Captain Shipping Protection and let's click Publish Widget and Publish Widget again. And now this is what I mean. In the cart, it's gonna show a cart upsell and it lets them know if you deselect shipping protection, we are not liable for lost, damaged, or stolen products. And I highly recommend this as a beginner to add this to your store because your drop shipping, it should get there 100%, but if it's coming from overseas, it could take a little bit longer. It could get damaged along the way. I've seen this happen. So this gives you a little bit of reassurance that if they deselect this, you are not liable for lost, damaged, or stolen products. So it's on the customer. And what I like to do here, I'll set this as a percentage and I'll do 10%. And then scrolling further down, I'll go to show more styles and I'll make the icon size a bit smaller and then make sure to turn it on and then click Save. And just to show you how it works, you'll be able to see the orders that came in with shipping protection that are covered. You can see the claims that anybody submitted, and the claim portal is for the customers. So just to show you what it looks like, you could press this eyeball and this is what it would look like. They would go in here to file a claim and they would only be allowed to submit a claim if their order number had that shipping protection. So that's Captain Shipping Protection, and all you have to do is add the page to your store. So you're gonna click Add Portal and put it in your footer menu and then click Save. So now if we go to your store and refresh, on the bottom, they'll be able to file a claim and submit their information here. So that's Captain Shipping Protection. I highly recommend you add it to your store because it makes you so much more revenue. So just to show you what it looks like, let's click Add to Cart. And as you can see, it's just the shipping protection here at 10% of their order value. So if they were to buy 2, you'll see that this goes up where no other app or tool is that dynamic. And let's say we took an order with the hair remover brush. Let's click Add to Cart. You'll see that the hair remover brush was added and now shipping protection is much higher because this average order value is much higher. And it encourages them to take it. By deselecting, we are not responsible. And if they turn it on, now you're guaranteed to protect your order from damage, loss, or theft. So that's gonna complete our Shopify store. We've been building this from complete scratch and it turned out to be really nice. Now the next step, let's create our AI image ads and let's go set up a Facebook ad campaign. So let's dive into creating ads. And what I'm going to show you guys is how to make image ads because AI image ads are doing extremely well. They're getting lower cost per clicks, lower CPMs, high click-through rates. So what we'll do, we're going to take one of these images, copy it. We're going to put it into ChatGPT. And inside of my success kit, I do have an AI image ad prompt. So I'll take this, I'll open it, and we're going to highlight it all. And we're going to put it into ChatGPT. And I just want you to fill in the details. So for product name, we're going to say dog hair broom. I'll put it here as well for product, the target customer. I'm gonna say dog owner cleaning home. Problem it solves, easily lifts dog hair that vacuums can't. Desired outcome. We're gonna say hairless home, clean home. Once you fill that out for your product, you're just gonna hit enter. So after a couple seconds, it finished generating 2 different images for us. So it gave us both of these with the hook, your vacuum missed this, which I think is really good. And it shows the product in use with before and afters. So this will definitely get dog owners to stop scrolling on Meta. So what I would do next is I would take a couple more images that I have. So I'd go back to my product page and I would have, like, for example, this image, I would copy it. I would go back and say, transform this image into a meta static ad based on my previous prompt. Use a different scroll stopping hook, but keep the comparison between standing and getting on knees. So as long as you have the AI image prompt, it's gonna make this a breeze for you. So I would do this 3 to 5 more times and then we'll be ready to advertise. But making image ads is just one piece of the puzzle and it's enough to get you guys sales. But if you guys wanna take it a step further, you can create AI video ads. And I cover creating AI video ads inside of my completely free course. So it just finished creating the image and I think this is great, but what I wanna change is I want this to be an older woman because I think an older woman would be more affected by this. And I want it to be dogs. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that change and then this one will be ready. Okay guys, so I just finished making my ads and as you can see, they turn out really nice. So finally a better way to remove hair. There's a woman with half the carpet dirty, half of it clean because of this product. And as we scroll up, there's another example of before and after and it's saying lifts dog hair, vacuums can't. Scrolling further up, we have that before and after. And this image I think turned out really nice, kind of showing the before and after of how it makes their life so much easier. And then the last one is gonna be this first one that we did where it says your vacuum missed this. So I think we have a really strong set of ads. And if we mix these with AI video ads, I think it can really perform. So for video ads, I really like to use a tool called Creatify and it looks like this. And inside of my free course, I show you step by step. It's about an 11-minute tutorial on how I create AI UGC videos. So I'll leave my free course link down below along with Creatify, and you'll be able to see exactly how I do that. So we've set up our Shopify store, we connected our supplier, we found a product, we came up with a brand name, brand colors, and we designed the entire store, set up upsells, and now created our AI ads. Now the next thing I want to show you guys is exactly how you can launch your first campaign. So you guys can start generating sales with the store that you just created. So the first thing that you want to do before you even get into setting up and launching your campaign is you need to connect your Facebook Business Manager to your Shopify store. And to do that, all you have to do is go to Shopify. And once you get to this page, I want you guys to scroll all the way down and just do ads only. And you'll click get started. And this is where you're going to connect your personal Facebook account. Once you connect that, it's going to prompt you to connect your business portfolio. Because I already have one made and I'm kind of maxed out on business portfolios, I'm not going to connect it, but this is just to show you guys what you would do. And then from there, you're going to create a Facebook page. These are all different brands that I've shown in my free course and YouTube. You would click add and then create a new Facebook page and you're going to name it your brand name. Then from there, you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to go to ad accounts and then you're going to go ahead and click add and create a new ad account. And then you're going to name this your brand name as well. And just for reference, I have a complete guide on advertising in the setup process for TikTok ads, Snapchat ads, Meta ads setup here in day 16. So once you've created your business manager and connected it to Shopify, you'll end up on a page like this. This is your ads manager. And this is where you actually go and create your ads. And the first thing you want to do here is you want to click the green create button. And then your goal is to find people likely to purchase your product or service. And then you're going to click continue. And now what I want you to do is name this the product that you're testing. So in my case, I would do dog broom. And then we can scroll further down. We're going to uncheck the catalog. Our campaign budget is going to be whatever you guys are comfortable spending. So the budget that I usually start at is anywhere between $50 and $100 per day, but you don't have to start there. If you want to start lower, that's totally fine. You could put in here as low as like $20. You could go lower, but I usually don't recommend anything less than $20. And then you'll go ahead and click next. So in this first section, Facebook is asking us, well, what do you want to advertise and how much do you want to spend? In the next section, it's saying, well, who do you want to target with this ad? So here, just name it broad targeting and then scroll down. You want to make sure you have website, maximize number of conversions. Then you want to have your pixel here, whatever pixel that you made when you were connecting to Shopify. Conversion event should always be purchase. So we'll select purchase and you might get this warning here. That's just saying that you haven't had a purchase in the last 7 days, but it'll go away. Scrolling further down, I generally like to start my ads the next day at midnight. So I'll do 12 a.m. And then scrolling further down, there's nothing else I change. I always start targeting in the United States. And then if it works in the United States, then I'll scale beyond that and I'll go Canada, UK, Australia. But starting in the United States is definitely what I recommend. Everything else you can leave as is. And now we can click next. So now in this section, you're gonna name this image ad 1, or if you have videos, you can name it video ad 1. Then you're gonna scroll down and you're gonna add your Facebook page here. Let's just pretend this is my brand page. This is from a previous video. Then you're gonna want manual upload, single image or video, and then the destination, send them to your product page, not your home page. So don't just put happypuppyco.com. Have them go directly to the product that you're advertising. And if you guys can't find that URL, just go to your Shopify settings and it's at the very bottom here. And you can change it if it's too long or if you want to shorten it, and you're gonna find it right there at the bottom. So going back into the ads manager, now we can go into ad creative and set up, and then you can select image ad or video ad. In my case, I have a bunch of images, so I'm gonna put them in here. So as you can see, they uploaded. So I selected the first one and I'm gonna click next. And now in this section, just make sure that everything here is turned off. Like I said, Facebook likes to leave some of these things on, and that ends up spending your money in different places. So just make sure that it's all off. So for example, products is on, click the pencil, and then for catalog, you're gonna say not connected. And then we'll click next. And now for the text here, I have a prompt in the success kit. It's gonna make you perfect ad copy. So it's under Facebook ad copy. I want you to highlight it all so we can start from the bottom. I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna put it into ChatGPT and I'm just gonna fill this in. And you can see that it wrote the entire thing for us. So I'm just gonna click copy and I'm gonna go back into the ads manager and I'm gonna paste it in here. For the headline and the description, it also gave it to us. So the headline, we're gonna copy it and paste it here. For the description, trusted by thousands of dog owners, we're also going to paste that right there. And then we can click next and done. So now you can see here in the preview that this is what your ad is going to look like as people are scrolling through social media. And all you have to do now is add your other photos. So you'll click these three dots, you'll click duplicate, you'll click continue, and then just duplicate for the amount of content that you have. So if you have 5 videos, duplicate it 5 times. If you have 6 photos, duplicate it 6 times. In my case, I have like 3 other photos, so I would duplicate it. And now the only thing we're changing is the name. So it's gonna be image add to. We'll scroll all the way down. And now all you have to do, you can click trash, add media, add image, and now just add a different image. So for example, I'll add that one and I'll click next. Everything else will stay the exact same, the text, the description, and we'll click next. So you would repeat that process, publish your ads, and then you're gonna let them run for 3 to 5 days in a testing phase. And that's it. So if you follow this process, stay consistent and put in the work, you'll have everything you need to build a real Shopify dropshipping business and work towards getting that first sale. If you'd like more personalized one-on-one help, I do offer one-on-one coaching where I guide you click by click, step by step over Zoom calls on your product research, store design, and ads. We do everything together. And if you found this video helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you guys left a like on this video, dropped a comment, and subscribed. I'm really trying to grow this YouTube channel and give you guys as much value as I can, just like this full course. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.